quite the nasty little head injury. I bandaged it up. Don't touch it, okay? I found you. I found you in front of the bank. You were passed out. Do you remember what happened? Oh, you got attacked by some non-infected. Yeah, I could tell that you weren't attacked by zombies. Your injuries weren't, representative of a zombie attack. You just had a really nasty bump on your head, and you have a black eye and a couple other injuries, but I could tell it wasn't from zombies. Were you traveling alone, or have you been with a group mostly? Oh wow, it's amazing that you have lasted this long. You must be pretty impressive, honestly. Well, so here's the situation we have going on right now. So I am currently living at a compound that has about 50 people at it, and we have a pretty good thing going on. Let me check your head dressing while I'm talking to you here. So yeah, we have a pretty nice thing going on. There's a farm there where we grow all of our own vegetables. Yeah, we have some chickens as well. Let me just clean this for you. I'm gonna put a new wrap on. So yeah, we have a good situation. We're pretty well fortified, and our shelter is built sort of up in this rocky area outside of town. So the back is really secure. There's no way to come in from the back. Completely safe against the cliff. And then there's, hold still, there's some, landmines all around. And, we take turns keeping watch and whatnot. It's honestly it's a really good group of people. I lucked out. Everybody really looks out for one another. I'm sorry, does that sting a little bit? I know, I'm sorry, but you don't want anything to get infected. So the situation, the reason that I'm here, about once every couple of months, we will I'm just gonna take this band-aid off of you. I'll get you a new one. We'll come into town to get new supplies, mostly medical supplies, but a few things from Home Depot and whatnot. And I'm just gonna put a new band-aid. So I actually originally was here with a partner. This is really a two-person job. So we took about 3 trips back and forth. Had a lot of supplies from the pharmacy. And then it was our very last trip to Home Depot. There was just a few, odd bits that we needed to go get. Okay, hold still. I'm just gonna put that. There we go. Okay. So we were so close to being done. We had basically every single thing we needed. And then on the way back from that trip, we ended up encountering some infected, and unfortunately my partner did not escape. So I've been holed up in this house for the last 4 hours, hiding, trying to figure out a game plan. And then I heard all this commotion going on outside. I mean, wrap this around you. I heard all this commotion going on outside. And I peeked through a little crack in the window. So by the time I went and looked out the window, you were lying passed out on the curb. And you had like a nasty wound to your head and that you were bleeding pretty badly. So I dragged you by the feet into the house. And you've been probably asleep for like the last hour. I'm really glad that you're awake now. How do you feel? Do you have like a headache? Yeah, there's some Tylenol. I'll get you some Tylenol in a little bit. So the situation, clean one more thing, and then I'm just gonna put a little antiseptic ointment on that one scrape of yours. We just really don't want you getting any infections. You know what? I should probably honestly put some gloves on. This cut's still bleeding quite a bit. So here's like the situation that we're in. Underneath this house is a way to get into the sewer system. We've been using this as like sort of like a passage for a while. So there's a way into the sewers, and the ATV is down there. So we're gonna load up, you and I, the ATV with all the supplies, and then we are gonna drive. We're gonna drive out of the city in the sewer system. So it's completely pitch black, but I have the route completely memorized, so I'm gonna be the one that's driving. I'm gonna need you to be the lookout. Alright? So that's gonna be your job. It's a two-person job. So then once we get to the end of the sewer system, then we are going to transfer the supplies to this collapsible wagon that we have that's attached to the ATV, and then we're going to have to pull the wagon all the way back to camp, which is probably, about a 7-mile hike. But we can take some breaks once we get to the wilderness. We don't have to be as worried, or we can clean this one. But I'm definitely going to need your help for this. Do you think that you would be at all interested in possibly staying with us once you make it to camp? I mean, I know you like to be sort of a lone wolf, but honestly, we're a really nice group of people, and we have a pretty good gig going on over here. I think that at the very least, you should give it a shot. Maybe do like a trial run for 2 weeks or something. Put a little bit of this on you. I would think that you would be a little exhausted doing this on your own. It's so challenging trying to do this on your own. Why not, be with a group of people that are all working together? Okay. I'm just gonna put a Band-Aid on that one. Well, think it over. You don't have to make any decision right now. And like I said, I think once we get there and you kind of spend some time with everyone and just got like a feel for the place, because I know it's kind of hard to make a decision like that based on just me describing it to you, especially after you've been living alone for the last year and a half. But, trust me, I can't tell you how much easier this makes things. Like, everybody in this group just seems like they have some sort of skill set that, is really advantageous. We have a couple chefs. Honestly, like, we're eating really, really well. We have, like I said, our own vegetables. There's some fruit trees nearby. We have our own herb garden. We're doing really, really well. And it's just kind of nice, like, psychologically, I feel, to have some people to talk to. It can be kind of lonely. I was alone for, like the first, I would probably say like the first 2 months or so before I ended up meeting someone that brought me back into the group. And honestly, I can't imagine being out there on my own again. It's just so overwhelming. But, you have plenty of time to think it over. So what I was thinking was, you're still kind of recovering, and I really need you in, like, tip-top shape when we make this journey. So maybe what would be best if I just let you get some sleep for a couple hours. We're pretty safe here inside this house. We have the doors to this room completely covered with steel, so no one's gonna be getting into this room, and then the tunnel is directly below us. So why don't you just get a little sleep? Are you thirsty? I have some water. Might be good for you, actually, just to have some sips of water. When's the last time that you had water? I know you should definitely drink a little bit. I'm probably very dehydrated. There you go. So, yeah, why don't you just get some sleep, get some rest. We have a big journey ahead. And, I'll wake you up in a little bit. I'm just gonna be kind of getting everything organized and ready to go. Just making sure all the straps are fastened really tightly, that everything's in order. So, yeah, just get a little shut-eye when you're feeling up for it. We'll make the trip. I don't expect for us to see anyone in this particular sewer. Thus far, we've been really lucky. We've never seen anyone in this spot. It's not really a part of town that's super occupied, so I'm surprised that you ran into trouble here. But I guess maybe word spread that this is a pretty isolated spot, and maybe more people are starting to come here. Nevertheless, what is your experience with a handgun? Do you know how to use one? Okay, wonderful. There's plenty of bullets, but hopefully you don't need to use it at all. Alright, so why don't you just get some sleep now? And I'll wake you up in a little bit. And then I'll go introduce you to everyone back at camp. I do hope that you stay. I really do think you'll be happy living with us.